Grief and ADHD. This is one of the biggest struggles ever when it comes to ADHD is we don't grieve correctly. When something horrible happens, we lose somebody dies. We are sad. We're usually not going to cry. Our emotions are just not fully there. We know when we miss someone, but because it's not creating any dopamine, our brain is actually sidetracked during this. Something massively bad has happened, and our brain is looking for something to produce dopamine. That's dopamine searching. So now we're not actually grieving what has happened. The worst part is as time goes on, we have not grieved that, and we have now packed it away, and we have filed it away. That grief still needs to be had. That is now in the back of our head, and our brain just starts carrying on. And it seems like in relationships, for example, a breakup, like we're not sad and it's not hitting us as hard as maybe it is the person that also broke up with us. It did actually hit us. We just aren't focused on it. Our brain doesn't want to take the time to focus on it. And that's one of the things that really does screw us up, because that's where a lot of self-sabotage comes into play, because all of this grief and all this stuff that we have experienced is all still there. Subconsciously, it still affects us. It does affect us when it comes to just actually sabotaging ourselves and ruining ourselves in certain situations. And so I will say the best thing I've found is when you do lose people is learning how to grieve and finding even a grief therapist to help you with the grieving process so that you actually do grieve it, you understand it, and you're able to process and work through it so that you don't self-sabotage. Trust me, it's a world of difference. And the reason I share this is I got diagnosed with ADD at 13, re-diagnosed ADHD at 17. This is something I wish I would have known, because this is something I had struggled with a lot in my life. And so the more that we do understand and know this, the easier life is, and it should be easy.